I'm surprised how many of them do not know. And also they should know what it is. And I think there's enough videos out there on the topic that it is pretty much transactional over here. And especially like Thai women, they're not quiet, they're not submissive like typical Asian women like we would think of coming from America, right? I think we think of like the Japanese type vibe where everybody's like bowing down to you. When I first got out here, I was at a restaurant and the staff was like yelling at each other from across the restaurant, right? And I'm like, are they fighting? And they're like, no, that's just how they talk, you know? So Thai women will yell, Thai women will hit you, and it's like, it's normal, right? So even if if a Thai punches you or something like that, it can be shaken off and you move on to the next day like it's like nothing is wrong, right? Where like in the West, if you hit me, it's like you're never really gonna trust me again. You know? Like even if we make up, like in the back of your mind, you're gonna kind of be like, dude, hit me, man. Like, you know, they're just every day is a new day. It's like if you mess up once, you're cool. But then if you continue, of course, they're gonna be like, yo, you gotta go.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Interesting.
But the first fight or something like that is forgiven.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Philippines definitely more of the submissive type, the people there. I mean, they don't like conflict, you know, like, and that's everybody there. Like they're not like the Japanese style like you're talking about where they're just like the nicest people on earth. But yeah, the Thais, I guess I'm starting to see what he's talking about, you know, like they're a little bit wild.
Well, Muay Thai is the national sport.
Yeah,
no, for sure.
Grow up into that too, right?
Yeah.
We were sitting in this bar last night and there was a lady boy that worked there. And I mean, this chick looked like a fucking strong safety that could play in the NFL. And I was telling Glenn, I'm like, I bet that chick would whoop my ass.
So there's been like 3 or 4 stories in the news lately, all in Phuket, coming from Bangla Road.
Okay.
Some dudes have been getting drunk fucking with the lady boys or something like that. They've been jumping them.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So they're ladies, but they still got the male energy. You know? Yeah. And they know that their scene is like weak, so they band together. You know, if one lady boy's getting fucked with.
Yeah, as they should, right? Like, strength in numbers.
Could you imagine though, man?
Getting your ass beat by a bunch of lady boys.
Calling mom, I got jumped by lady boys last night.
Well, you probably fucking deserved it, right?
She'll be like, again?
Yeah, leave the lady boys alone, man. Let them do their thing, right? I mean, I don't know how some of these guys get caught up in that. It's like they're pretty open about who they are, you know? It's like, if that's not what you're looking for, then leave them alone. I mean, that's my take on it.
Yeah. I think it's usually misunderstandings and somebody being drunk saying something or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not cool. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
Let them be.
I think there's a lot of drugs in that community also. So you never know if they're high on something or
Yeah.
whatnot.
Fucking drugs, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the Philippines, drugs, they're there, but they're obviously, the government doesn't support them. We're here. I mean, weed's legal, you know.
Yep.
That's definitely
everywhere.
a cool part of Thailand. If you're into smoking weed, it's freaking everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Too much.
I'm not a smoker, at all, but I was walking down the street with my buddy last night who smokes, and I was looking at some of them. I'm like, that shit looks like Bama, right? He's like, dude, it's nothing compared to California. And I was like, well, to each his own, I guess. But
well, they got farms out here, and then they're adding their vitamins and minerals to everything, their steroids to everything, so you don't know. It's not the same weed you're used to smoking. It's some potent shit, you know?
No doubt. You ever do
drugs.
videos on those type of shops, or are you into that game at all? No, it's not your thing.
Because those definitely wouldn't get monetized.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I think the stuff I can do falls under like flirty, rather than like adult, unless you want to get on my Patreon.